Alright guys, so I think you're really going to enjoy this video today. We've made some pretty good progress and lots more to do still, but enjoy. Alright guys, so we're going to start by taking off the front bumper. It's just a bunch of push clips.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
But I promise you, baby,
hard as I can tonight. I got the whole front clip off the car. I've got the cowl off. Again, not necessary for this job, but I'm kind of going to go into this car and clean it up a little bit as well. It's got 145,000 miles on it. Never been cleaned up before. So now is a pretty good time for me to take advantage of this and really go and make this car the way I want it to be. But yeah, I've got really as much of it as I can done for tonight. I don't have a drain pan handy at the moment, so for me to drain the coolant and the power steering and all that, to move on and get the coolers out of the way and really get working on the front of the engine, I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow morning. It's getting on 11 p.m. now as well, and I've had kind of a long day, so we're going to pick up tomorrow morning, and we'll see you then. Ciao. Alright guys, we're back. Got the coolant draining already, so figured you guys really didn't need to see how to do that. So I'm going to start removing the coolant reservoir. Getting ready to put the Torqstorm one on. I already got the top hose removed. Alright, we got our bracket on for the power steering pump, or sorry, power steering fluid reservoir. Kind of had a couple issues with my kit. I think there might have been shipping problems. They did not include the spacer for here. If you don't use a spacer, it will not sit on here properly because it will, there's a lip here, so it can't sit flush. So what I used was the spacer that came in the kit for the piping. Now what that one is it's actually threaded, and I believe it's for water methanol injection on the intake tubing, but I don't intend to do that now. Actually, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Would you like to see me run water methanol and no intercooler, or would you rather see it with a water to air intercooler that I have arranged to get right now? I can do it both ways, kind of see what the differences are and everything. My intention right now is just to run the water to air though, so that's why I use this here, but I can always get another spacer. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. But yeah, so this is our relocation bracket for the power steering reservoir. The other problem that I've had is the actual supercharger bracket. Now, my car, if you're going to duplicate this build or do something similar, you probably won't run into this problem, but I did because my car is an all-wheel drive charger. All-wheel drives use a different high-pressure feed line for the power steering. So Torqstorm provides a hole in the bracket where your feed line is going to go through on a rear-wheel drive car. But, and granted, there's not many of these out there, so they probably haven't had a chance to R&D it, but with my high-pressure line, that will not work. So I was able to rebend my line and everything and make it come up a different way, and by doing that, we're going to be okay. But that's something I could just kind of eyeball. I didn't do it on camera because it's not really something that I can prove how it's done for people to duplicate, but it can be done. I did it here, so that's okay. I'm just mocking this up right now because I have to take it to work tomorrow, or sorry, on Monday, to get the pulley press back on, because I don't have a vise or a press here, unfortunately. But regardless, so we've got one more problem with this kit so far, which this spacer here, I'm not sure if it's the spacer that's too short or if something else is going on here. These bolts are tightened down pretty good. I haven't, you know, snugged them right down, but tight. They're definitely hand tight, and this still has quite a bit of play in it. So obviously it's not even tight yet, but the bolt is. So I'm not sure what happened here, if this spacer is just the wrong length or something. But anyway, I'll sort this out by, you know, either putting a washer in here or something to shim it and tighten this up so that it's actually doing something, because right now this bolt isn't providing any support at all. The rest of the bolts were fine. The only other issue that I've had, and this is making it sound like there's a lot of problems here, but honestly, for what this kit is, because this is a tuner kit and it's not designed for a specific car, it's actually going quite smoothly. I'm pretty surprised. The only other problem I've had, and I think this might have been another one of those shipping problems like the power steering reservoir bracket spacer. There is supposed to be a clip, and it even shows it on the instructions, that goes on the return line of the power steering pump to hold it. Instead of going this way, it holds it straight so that it doesn't hit the bracket. That clip didn't come in my kit. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if it wasn't included in my kit or if it wasn't sent to me by accident. Not sure. One way or the other, I'll have to make something up again. I'll probably do that on my free time on Monday when I have tools available to me. But that, yeah, that's something that is going to stop a normal person as well, because if you can't make that bracket, you've got no way to make your power or your return line stay in your pump, and you can't use the normal holder because it obviously it's only available to hold it in one location, which would be exiting like this. and that won't work with the bracket there. So that's another thing, but all in all, it's actually going pretty smoothly. Everything's coming together. We're going to try right now and put the supercharger itself on here, see how the fitment is with everything like that, and we'll come back to you when we're on to that step. So, as you can probably tell, it's another day now. It's Sunday evening. Sorry it's taken a little while to get this video out there. It's been a lot of editing, getting all this footage compressed and speeding it up and everything else. So a lot of work goes into this, a lot more than I anticipated originally. But hey, we're getting it done, so here we are. So what have we done this weekend? Well, we got the blower on there, on the bracket. We got the coolant reservoir in the car, power steering reservoir relocation bracket installed. Basically where we're at now, I got to get the crankshaft bolt out, drill the end of the crankshaft, and be able to put the hub on there. And of course all that's going to be coming up in the next segment. I'm going to be putting the pulley on there, doing all the belt routing, and then we got to start working on the intake side, both the air intake and the hoses for either the intercooler setup or the direct feed with water methanol injection. So again, down in the comment section below, let me know what you guys think. Do you want me to try it with just hot air and water methanol injection, or do you want me to go directly to an intercooler, likely a water air setup, and you know, kind of go with that safe route. Also, what we're going to be doing in the next couple videos, we're going to be doing the fuel system work. That's going to go along with this. So I've got some 80-pound injectors. We're going to be putting them in. We're going to be doing a install on an AEM 51000 fuel pump, high pressure fuel pump. And we're also going to be installing new cold air spark plugs, 180-degree thermostat, a couple other small odds and ends here and there. So yeah, pretty much that's going to be all for this video. Like I said, so far I'm pretty impressed with this kit. The quality of it seems to be very, very good. I've had a couple small issues here and there. I think there might have been shipping problems, but I've had absolutely no concerns with parts themselves. The only thing that I've had is this one spacer here that is loose. This is all coming apart again anyways for me to press the pulley back onto the power steering pump, but this was the only thing that didn't go smoothly. Everything else bolted up and fit perfectly. Even all the hoses that go to my coolant reservoir, I was able to use the stock hoses and just reroute them, and they all seem like they're going to work perfectly fine. Me being kind of an idiot, I broke the tensioner. I was taking the pulley off, and without realizing that it's left-hand thread, over-tightened it and ended up breaking the tensioner. So I have contacted Torqstorm. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get a replacement fairly soon, and of course we'll be installing that again as well. But yeah, other than that, the kit's going smooth, and thank you guys for watching, and you know, stay tuned for the next update. Please subscribe and maybe hit the like button. Thank you. Bye-bye.